What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. It's season 2, y'all. It's season 2. We missed y'all. We hope y'all missed us.
You know it.
We hope y'all missed us.
Hey.
All right.
You know it. Welcome to He Said, She Said, the show where we discuss the different opinions that men and women have on various life issues and different relationship topics. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Hey, you gotta fix us up?
Yeah, I want to fix us up a little bit. Yeah,
no,
I got you hanging out a little bit. You all right. I got you hanging out. No, we good. We good, y'all. We in there? We good, y'all. We good.
All right, cool.
We good, y'all. What's up?
I went in the camera.
You went in the camera.
Was
good.
that me?
Yeah, you went in the camera good.
All right, well, I'm in the camera now.
What's up?
Well, we here. We going to go ahead and recap. I ain't gonna say the whole season, but you know.
Yeah, just get back in. Just recap season 1 a little bit, just in case for some of you that may have forgot. But then for those of you who are just jumping in right now, last season, y'all know that we talked about things like who are the best liars, men or women. And ladies, you already know, even without this show, we already knew that we were the best liars. Okay. We already know we best liars. We ain't trying to act like that's no good thing. We ain't bragging about it. It just is what it is. The ladies are better liars. Okay, we think it out. So we worked on that. And then we jumped on into realizing that these guys of the day, this generation that done came after me, like 10 of them generation, they done stepped it up. They done stepped it up when it comes to, you know, equally sharing the responsibility of raising the kids. These young men have stepped it up, okay? Mm-hmm. So we saw that, okay, there was some different things going on. You know, you heard me and T chopping it up. These guys have stepped it up, y'all. These guys have stepped it up.
I mean, you already know how that goes. This generation is different.
They different.
Yeah, we different, so we already discussed that. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of different things that our generation is going to do that your generation just wasn't going to be able to do because of the circumstances, but we ain't even got to get on.
We ain't even got to get up. Just recap it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know.
Just recap.
We just speaking on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even just with the kids, though, because we better with women. Because, like, I feel like, you know, back in the day, them men was a little bit different with the women, too. You know what I'm saying?
It was a little rougher.
It was a little more rough. That's what
it was a little rougher. But we'll talk about that another time. We're going on now. Come on. Let's finish the recap. Yeah, it was a little rougher.
So what else we talked about? You said we talked about technology.
We talked about
social
technology.
Media.
Yeah, we talked about the effects that technology has had and changed the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to walk around carrying a camera, / a video recorder, / a phone,
whatever,
/ a computer, a calculator, a clock.
And you know what's so crazy? You remember they used to say you ain't gonna have a calculator in your pocket.
Okay, but you got a calculator in your pocket.
And now you do. You ain't gonna have a calculator on you at all times. Look, don't you feel stupid?
Come on. Look. I remember when I used to have to go and bounce all them disposable cameras and stuff all the time.
Right.
Every time we used to go on our different trips, I used to buy 3 packs, and it used to be 24.
Yeah.
And I'd be telling y'all, okay, we're down to the last pictures.
Now
we got unlimited pictures, okay? So we kicked it. We kicked it all about technology. We talked about men and women as far as do you care about your mate being friends with their ex?
Yes.
We talked about do you care about your mate being friends with their ex? That was in season 1. And a lot of the older guys that's even older than me, the generation higher than me, they wouldn't have it.
60, 70.
They wouldn't have it.
They don't play them games.
They wouldn't have it.
They don't.
They
play
said
them games.
You would.
We had another topic about the old guys.
And they was really young. Yes,
they
didn't care.
I don't know about the old guys.
Because we talked about a lot of stuff last season.
I can't remember what we talked about. Hey, we should have. Hey, I can't think of what we talked about. But the old guys
they was not having it. They was not having it.
Y'all like that.
They was not having it.
It's all good.
Okay? And we talked about who was the most jealous last season.
Yeah.
Who the most jealous?
Men or
women. Okay, who the most jealous?
And I feel like we decided it was men. Right?
We decided it was men.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons that for me, because I said that men out here, you know, they'll kill you.
Yeah, they get you.
A man will kill you. Yeah. A man will mess around and they'll kill you about being so mad about, you know, this situation not working out. Yeah, and like I told T, you know, because T was saying, you know, women to burn up your house and women to do this and do that. And I'm like, yo, shit, if you kill me, you don't won. You don't won. So we just said, but T said that they ain't really jealousy to him. You know, he said last season that he felt like that was more like they was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now I guess it's a combination between jealousy and crazy. But all I know is to me, Gas was the most jealous. Okay, what's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to He Said She Said. Welcome to He Said She Said.
Welcome. They said we might need to change our battery in the smoke detector. I ain't even hearing.
Look, y'all hearing the chirping?
I ain't hearing beat.
Look, you listen. I done been hearing that thing so much that I don't even pay attention, and I done took it out of the ones that's this way because every time when I be cooking. It'll be just going off. It go off just so much. Yeah. So I don't even care. And I know that that's probably not the most safe thing to do. Dangerous. So, and I just deal with the ones on that end. But the ones on this end, y'all, I'm being for real. I can't even barely cook because their sound they'll go off. And it was driving me crazy. So, okay. All right. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for caring.
We're trying to save our life.
Thank you for caring. Thank you for caring. So we're going to move along. So we got a good topic. We got a good topic, T. We got a good topic. We decided to go a little hard because this is something that's been going on since before
the beginning of time.
Okay.
The beginning of time. Okay. I know before I was born. Okay. Because I was born into it. It's been going on since.
We've been dealing with this. We've been dealing with this for the longest, and that's the Eastside versus Westside.
Facts.
What's up with that?
What's going on?
What's up with that? Now y'all know we from Detroit. Mm-hmm. Okay. We from Detroit. So that Eastside Westside thing is a big thing here in Detroit. It is a big thing. It's like, oh my God, like, come on, people, give me a break. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give me a break. But I'm just going to say, to me, T, and T said, you know, because we wanted to make sure that we made it clear that we was from Detroit.
Yeah.
But like I said to him, I feel like, I mean, I know that people in inner cities and this and that all over the country, I know y'all got this going on.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm sure it's going on in probably every city.
Every city.
You know what I'm saying? It might not be east side versus west side. Like I said, it might be north side, south side. It
right.
might just be
right.
whatever y'all call y'all areas. It might be two different projects or two different areas, whatever. But y'all
right.
know y'all have these type of
right.
situations. You know, so it might be two neighboring cities.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It might not even have to be the east side versus the west side. It's just like, oh, we don't like people that's
from that particular town,
city, right?
Up here,
because y'all right across the street from each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it just be like that.
Right. But we got it big here in Detroit.
It's east side, west side.
East side, west side, baby.
The east side and the west side is almost like the light skin versus the dark skin.
You hear me? You hear me? It's almost like one race against another race.
Yeah.
Okay, it's almost literally like that. You know what I'm saying? They had east side, west side parties.
See, the reason why I'm saying it's like the light skin versus the dark skins is because we all black.
We all black.
And it's the same thing. We all from the city.
Right.
So it's like, what you mean east side versus west side? But at the same time, it's some relevant points.
What's up, Bianca?
What's going on?
What's up, Bianca? What's up? Bianca, we on here talking about this east side versus west side now. You from Detroit, you know what it's about.
I know, you from right where we from.
You from right where we from, and you know what it's about.
So
now look,
what time it is.
I just want to get on right into it. As far as the scenarios or something like that.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna get into a scenario. I'm gonna go all the way back to when y'all was kids.
Okay.
When y'all was kids, so y'all don't know nothing about it. Y'all wasn't realizing about east side versus west side. And I'm about to be for real with y'all for a minute. For a good while, I wasn't realizing about east side versus west side. I didn't know that.
Right.
I didn't know it was no east side versus west side. Because guess what, west siders? I'm going to tell y'all. On the east side, our parents and different folks, they ain't really talking about that.
We don't care.
They didn't talk to us about that. So we really didn't realize that it was an east side.
I never knew.
I didn't. I mean, we knew it was a west side. And we knew it was an east side, but we didn't know that we were supposed to be in competition or something with each other.
Some type of comparison.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We didn't know it. We didn't realize it was a comparison. So I'm going to say, what you said, what Bianca talking about?
Bianca saying there's nothing like that in Dallas.
Okay, see, so that ain't even going on in Dallas. Well, Bianca, you know it's going crazy here.
I thought it was gangsters in Dallas.
Okay.
I thought they was tripping out there. Don't they be? That is another place in Texas. Where is that at?
Yeah, because baby, they tripping here.
They be tripping up here about that.
Listen, I think about back in the day, okay? Because it's always been a, you know, I guess we so broke.
You know what I'm saying? Because we Eastside. We Eastside. Let's make that clear first. Okay? We Eastside, okay? Born, raised, you know what I'm saying? This is where we from. We ain't never gonna deny the fact that this is where we from.
Never that.
Never that. Never that.
Never
And listen, and we straight up Eastside. We Mac.
Mac
and Van Dyke Eastside, okay? And every time when we say Mac, everybody want to act like it's Mac and B-Wig. Everything is Mac and B-Wig.
Because Mac and B-Wig. But it's cool though, because
it's cool.
like,
it's cool.
Hey, I respect my B-Wig homies. I
Okay.
love them. You
Okay.
feel me? I don't got nothing against my B-Wig homies. You see what I'm saying? So if you saying, oh, you from Mac and B-Wig, y'all from over there too.
Listen, I done been in foreign countries. I done been way in Spain and places like that. And I can mention a street like Mac or something like that. And they know it.
They know it.
And they know it. Okay, the people, if they done been here to the United States and stuff, number one, they know Detroit.
But they
Detroit,
know, right?
We popular.
Very
popular. You hear me? All over the country. Italy, Brazil, all different places. All over the world. We are popular as a city. But then, they know stuff like Mac. They know it. They know it. Okay? But now, look.
They know that Westside too.
Look, they know it. They know it because I done heard them. I done heard when I was in Jamaica, the guy said Chalmers.
Yeah.
This guy, this young, that's Eastside, but he knew Chalmers.
Yeah.
Okay?
But they know about them Westside.
They know about
Joy Road.
Yeah, they know about Grand River. They know about
Brightmore. They know about Linwood. They know about these streets on the Westside.
They know about it. Look, though. I want to kick some scenarios. I want to kick some scenarios. Like, for instance, when I was like, I'm going to say this one when I was like in my 20s. I can remember. That's when I first started realizing it.
Oh, you was late.
I would be, yeah, I was late. I would be, now number one, a lot of the guys, once by the time I reached like 19, 20, like after the fact of me, just say after the fact of me and me, so it had to be like 23, 24, stuff like that, 22. I noticed that a lot of the guys that would always come on me would always be Westside guys. Westside guys would always approach me. But you know, I'm out in the street somewhere. And I don't know what it was about me, but I did notice that Westside guys always used to want to talk to me, okay? Now, but then, let's just say, I used to go to the shop on the Westside all the time. Because I'm going to be for real. Now, that's something I did notice about the Westside. Because there's certain things that you're going to see. And back then, the Westside girls was the ones that seemed like they could do the hair. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones. Okay? So I would always, because I wanted my hair to be sweet. So I would go over to the Westside. We had a few females here and there, and there was guys doing hair too. But it wasn't really guys doing hair to me on the east side. So even if it was guys that was all into doing hair, yeah, if it was guys into doing hair, they was on the west side, and they was sweet. You know what I'm saying? That was in the time of the cool sea and stuff like that, right? So when I remember I would be up in the shop. And when I would be up in the shop, the females would get to talking all this stuff about the east side and how dirty the east side was and the dirty east side women and yada yada and this and that. But in the same breath that they was talking about the east side and the dirty east side people and this and that, they would be talking about their food stamps. They was a number 2 or a number 3 or a 0 or this or that. Now they up in there fresh to death. Okay, they killing it. You know what I'm saying? Back then we was sharp. We was sharp, okay? So they was sharp. They'll be up in the shop. They sharp as I don't know what. But they talking about their bridge card and all of this. You know? Man. And I got tired of listening to it. Okay? Being for real. I got tired of listening to it. I got tired of listening to females dog us black women, you know, on the east side and talk about how broke we was and this and that and we had this and that, because they would be fresh. I ain't even gonna lie. No, they was fresh. Them west side women, they was real fresh. Now I always dress cute. But I'll see in a minute. I wear what look good on me. I don't give a doggone about the name. I don't give a doggone about the name. I wear what look good on me. So I would just put on, you know, I'll be having on whatever little cute clothes, right? And so these West Side girls would get to going or whatever about us dirty East Side women and how we had this or had that. So one day I remember saying to them that you get a bridge card just like us. You get a bridge card just like us. I done heard a couple of y'all talk about how y'all living. Y'all talking about your grandma. Y'all living at your grandma's house and this and that. I live in my own house. So that was the thing I started immediately noticing was a pattern. A lot of the West Side, and I'm just saying, a lot of the West Side women, they was fresh as hell. You know what I'm saying? They had them clothes on. You know, they talking about, you know, they got it, but they was dealing with all the drug dealing guys, just being for real. They was on the West Side. And they was, the drug dealing guys that was, I'm just saying, at that time, they was younger. Okay, because this when I was in my 20s. They was younger guys that was in our age group. On our side of town, we did have some, but they really, the ones that, if they was big time, they was old. They were old people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They were older people. There was people like my mom and them age and older than them. And them the ones that was really the big time folks. We had a few sprinklings of them, but they was big on the West Side. It was just a whole lot of them that was younger ages, like how your age is, or a little younger. Do you see what I'm saying? So these women, they going with all of these guys. They going with all these guys. So, they wearing all the gold jewelry. They got on, back then they got on the Coach boots and they got Gucci purses. And I ain't have that. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't wear none of that. But guess what? I had my own house. I had a bridge. We had bridge cards there. We had paper. We had paper food stamps. We had paper food stamps. But they had paper food stamps too. They had paper food stamps too, but for some reason they seemed to thought they was better with their paper food stamps because they was rolling in the car with the guy with the rims on his car and this and that, and they was all fresh and their hair was all did all up and this and that. And a lot of times their kids wouldn't even be looking as good as them. No. This is the stuff that I was noticing. And again, they was living with their parent or their grandparent. But as Eastside women, yeah, we was regular. We was normal because we probably didn't have a lot of the stuff that y'all had when y'all was growing up. A lot of y'all probably even came from more decent homes than we did. No, a lot of them, they probably was coming from more decent homes.
You gotta think, a lot of the people on the West Side, like their parents always had like
a lot of better jobs, this and that.
They always was just coming from better situations. Like at least that's what I noticed when I was growing up. At least in my, you know what I'm saying, in my experience. On the West Side, and not to say that it's not bad areas on the West Side. It's some
because it's bad areas on the West Side, just like on the East.
Just like on the East Side, but the East Side got, I feel like a higher percentage of bad areas compared to
in comparison to the West.
The amount of space that we got and the amount of messed up areas that we got. We probably got more messed up areas, like areas that just look bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that it's a lot of.
Because they got bad looking areas.
They got bad looking areas. They got.
But they act like they don't. They act like they don't.
To an extent, y'all like.
They act like they don't. They try to me.
To an extent.
They pretty much behave like. They pretty much behave like they hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I already know you're gonna say that. They try to embrace and behave like they hard.
No,
but
that's what I'm saying.
Really, to me, what goes on, like they guys, like for instance, they guys portray like hard, but I feel like they hard is because they probably got whatever money on that level of whatever they doing. Right. But our guys on the East Side is hard for real.
No, for sure.
I'm being for real, like, because we talk about your cousins and different ones, they hard for real.
No, for sure, because you got to just be like that.
Because you got to be, because you got to be like that.
But that ain't even what I'm saying. This is more so just like I'm saying, they just embrace they little bad areas to be able to say like, oh, it's messed up on the West Side too. But it's like, not for real. Like, it's a lot of nice areas over there. Y'all got a whole bunch of big brick houses over there looking great. Whole bunch of areas that when you get over there, you will hear the name. They say, oh, this is whatever gangster hood area or whatever. And you get over there and be like, it's nice as over here.
But look, like Bianca saying, they did always act like to her like it was always like the suburbs all on the West Side.
Yeah, because it damn near is.
But look, I'm gonna give you an example again.
It look nice over there. Y'all got a lot of nice areas. Y'all just be wanting to act hood like for some reason.
They be wanting to act hood, but I'm gonna tell you,
I don't know what that is.
We just talked about this yesterday. We more family oriented.
No, we're very more family.
We more family oriented because I'm gonna give you an example like Grandma Robbie.
Because we had to be.
Grandma Robbie, my grandmother, his great grandmother. My grandmother's street, she lived on Murray Hill. And on my grandma's street, it was a nice street. I remember when I would go over there, I always felt like my grandma's street was a very nice street. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice looking street. But when I tell you, them folks stayed all my years while I was growing up and clearing to me becoming an adult, they stayed still in my grandma and my cousin car. They stayed still in their car right out the driveway. Nice looking block, nice looking neighborhood. She lived over there for 30-some years or whatever. Her driveway used to go right up to just to the first sidewalk before you going up the walkway to her house. She ended up having to get the whole the grass up the side of her house, bust it up, and make a driveway all the way to her backyard so the cars could be right there at the window. Okay? Because these people, but they uppity. I
ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna keep it for real. That could have been the Eastside boys.
But they ain't constantly. It ain't ain't her stuff ain't keep on getting. Grandma car ain't gonna constantly keep on getting
You right though.
Stolen all while I was growing up. You're not gonna tell me that.
What I do know
her car ain't gonna keep on getting stolen like that all while I was growing up.
I understand, but what I do know is when I was growing up, the Eastside people go to the Westside to commit crimes.
Yeah,
and
but
the
still,
Westside people kind of come to the Eastside to commit crimes. Cause like we don't want to commit crimes in our own neighborhood. We don't want to commit crimes against our own people.
I hear what you're saying.
To an extent,
I hear what you're saying.
I ain't saying no. Because
but
some people are going to do whatever they're gonna do right here in the area. And if it's her car getting stolen every time, it's probably the same people that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably somebody that stays right there around the corner.
But to me, I feel like even if the person down the street or around the corner from them was doing it, they really wouldn't even know because they weren't like how we were. Again, beyond you on this thing, we have all up and down our block. Still, right now today, we literally have like we have block family reunions with the people that's literally on our block, but even blocks and blocks from us, going north and south. We have block family reunions, and this stuff goes on. Let somebody pass that's in our area. Certain people have baby showers. Certain people get married. Everybody is there because all of us knew each other. Over on Grandma Robbie Street, they knew the person across the street and next door right here. This lady on the right of her, I can't even really tell you what this lady ever looked like.
Right.
I just knew it was the lady that lived right there. Mm-hmm. And she dealt with, my grandma talked to the people that was right directly across from her and a little bit right here. The rest of the people up and down the street, it seemed like like they didn't know each other at all. Mm-hmm. Nobody, to me, they were not friendly with each other.
And I mean, I don't know if it's like that. Because like maybe they do have, you know what I'm saying, black parties and stuff like that on the west side. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know because I don't be on the west side enough to even, you know what I'm saying? And I got west side guys that I actually deal with, you know what I'm saying? Like
I got people that I deal with on the west side. I got people that I deal with
on the west, you know what I'm saying? But it's weird because most of the people that I deal with from the west side, I met them on the east side.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The people I know, I met them on the street.
Yeah, I met them somewhere, but I probably met you on the east side somewhere.
Yes, I met them in the street.
And, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? We were just out. And when I met you, I ain't gonna say I knew you was from the west side or I didn't know you was from the west side, but it's like we met and we was able to build our bond. It's like when I come to the west side, I'm coming to chill with you. I'm coming to see you. You ain't gonna catch me just on the west side. I'll never just be down.
But see the example of what you're saying like that, like when I had that other position when I was working. I worked in, you see how our office was set up.
Yeah.
And in that office that I worked in, I was in there with about 15, 12, maybe 12 of us, however many. It was a lot of people. And it was clearing to a year in something of me working there. And all of a sudden, one day out the clear blue sky, my boss had ended up saying, Takeda, where you from? You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't know. Because I come in looking like this every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking, you know, I'm always together. Mm-hmm. And so he ended up saying, where you from? And then I said, from the east side. Well, you would have thought I cussed in that place. Because everybody was like, what? You from the east side? They went crazy.
Yeah.
They could not believe it. Because everybody that was in there, I think with the exception of maybe one other person, other than me, everybody in there was from the west side. And they thought I was from the west side too. Mm-hmm. And why do you think that? Why do you think that they thought I was from the west side? Tell me why you think they thought I was from the west side.
Just because of how you dress and how you carry yourself.
How I dress and how I carry myself. Because for some reason they seem to think that they got some sort of higher standard and they carry themselves in some kind of upper crust way and we don't. They act like we came from another planet or something. Right. Or they act like we some sort of animals or something, like somebody done told them something about us, that we some strange foreign species. Mm-hmm. And so to find out you a normal person and you came from the east side, it was just like, like they acted like I totally shot them. Like they couldn't believe it.
But see, the thing is what I didn't notice from the, like, at least for men, because it might be a woman thing too. Yeah, it might be with women too. But at least with the men for sure. West Side guys, they care more about how they look.
Yeah, West Side women too.
And that's what I'm saying. Women probably
West Side women
you were just explaining how they got the Coach bags, or they had the Coach bags, and they had the Gucci or whatever. They dealing with these guys or whatever. But
I'm going to give you a today example as soon as you get finished.
But it's like they care way more about how they look. You know what I'm saying? So like they'll go out and spend every dollar they get to make it seem like that they
That they got it like that.
They like that. You know what I'm saying?
Got it like that.
And just to look sweet. And it's like, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing against that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My homeboy Tim, shout out to Tim. Tim told me, like, T, you gotta start like dressing up. You gotta start putting more clothes on because it's like, bro, you really like that. And ain't nobody gonna never know because you don't really dress up. You don't.
But I feel like you let them know you dress up when you know how to dress up when you're supposed to.
I know how to dress. So
and you dress regular, but when we have to dress up like when we had the black the party parade, the black tag thing parade, we was up in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like
we was up in there. Dress. Okay.
I know how to dress. I just don't.
You ain't gotta walk around with $3,000 on every day.
Yeah, I don't care about stuff like that. It don't really. Like, it don't matter.
It don't impress you.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a big thing.
Yeah,
like, even if you got it on or anybody else got it, it's like, it looks sweet, I guess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't care for real. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
listen, there's plenty of Eastside guys that know I'm finna jump it back to look at Nigel. I'm gonna use Nigel for instance. Yeah. Nigel Eastside. And Nigel can put them clothes on.
Yeah, but also
dressing or regular.
But listen, if Nigel is not about to step out and go
if Nigel ain't about to step out,
what do we got on?
Nigel about to look like Farmer Jack.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
If a person only seeing Nigel on an everyday basis,
you want to know how to dress.
They'll swear up and down.
He's a bum.
This is a bummy ass man.
This is what I'm telling you.
Okay. You would not think it.
And then you want to use him as your example.
I hear to.
Yeah, which is cool. But
I hear to
but
because
if you know Nigel for real.
But if you know him. If you really, because Mama just said that he do not on a regular everyday basis when this man is going to work and this and that. He'd be like, "What I gotta put on something for?" He don't care. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let him whatever is going on, and it's the day to step out. He about to step out.
Okay.
He about to kill him.
So
he about to kill him. Romaine.
Right.
I'm just using these is Eastside people. Durrell. These is Eastside people, and they know how to dress.
I'm just saying.
And Tayshana, my own niece. My niece know how to put them clothes on. My daughter, they know how to put them clothes on.
They put it together.
They put it together.
But the thing is it's just like, I feel like on this side, we already came from where we came from. So we understand, like, a lot of us, we came from hand-me-downs, Goodwill clothes.
Right.
We come from, like,
the hood.
That type of stuff. You feel me? We didn't have a whole bunch of, like, when the Jordans was dropping, we want the ones over there standing in line. I ain't saying none of
y'all was getting the Jordans, though.
I will.
Y'all was getting the Jordans. Boy, you better not even try it. I was buying y'all them Jordans. I was buying y'all Jordans.
Listen, I hear what you said, but what I'm saying is I didn't even like Jordans.
Okay, but y'all was buying y'all them
You was buying them. You didn't care. But what I'm saying is like when people was out there standing in line, that wasn't the east side.
Yeah.
That was the west side.
No, we weren't all in the line all the time.
That was the west side.
No, we weren't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying that we never, that's why, because I wasn't going to say we never had nothing.
Right.
I had about a couple pairs of Jordans in my life, but I'm not even a Jordan person. Like,
but we wouldn't always, maybe when Bullet was around and this and that, they'll go, him and women, they'll go there, get in the line or whatever. But I never was a line person. I was never that line person.
In my life.
I was never the Christmas line person.
I never went through that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? My life just didn't go in that trajectory where I was about to be standing on line for no Jordan. That wasn't my thing.
Right.
So, at the end of the day, I just feel like the east side, like, we come from, like, less, I guess, to a certain extent. So it's like, when we get to wherever we going, it's like, it don't matter as much to us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like...
Because we literally started from the bottom.
We started from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, once we get there, it don't really matter to us as much to look like we ain't really got it. Because it's like, bro, I actually didn't have it before.
Right. Yeah, it's and guess what? I know I do have it now.
I know I got it now.
I know I got it now.
Even care.
And if I got it, when it's time for me to put it on,
y'all gonna know.
I know how to put it on. Look, but Bianca saying, just like she was saying to her son, she was like her son wearing Versace glasses, and she said she telling him that she had the drawer glasses. You know, I know what you're saying though. I know what you're saying because Bianca, I started out. My mama was on A. So I started wearing glasses when I was 12, and I was having to wear them welfare glasses. And they were ugly. And they were so ugly. So I kept losing them. I kept losing them because I hated them little ugly glasses. And as soon as I got a summer job when I was 14 years old, that was in the time of gazelles, and I went and bought me my own gazelles. Okay, because that was in the Run DMC in them time, and all of them was wearing gazelles. And Keita went and bought her some gazelles, y'all. I was 14 years old. You couldn't tell me nothing. And I said, that's it. I ain't never wearing no welfare glasses again. But again, This is the type of stuff that we was dealing with over on the east side.
No, for
But
sure.
again, it ain't like we ain't know nothing about, you know, having style or this or that. I always actually was a person that always dressed cute. But I dress cute with whatever still right now.
Yeah, my means.
Within my means. Within our means, okay? We knew how to dress nice. Look, I'm gonna use another example. Just recently, I was just in a class for this position I just got. I was in the class for the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks, a couple of weeks ago. And this one young lady that was in the class, she wasn't age.
Okay.
And she kept on, she was bright, okay? Like what I'm saying, intelligent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When she'd be kicking in and talking, you can tell this girl, you know, she has some sense. You can tell she very articulate. You can tell she cares about her job, all this stuff. But she kept on making it very clear to all of us, I'm Westside till I die. I'm Westside, and I was noticing it. She was very just adamant about letting us know that she was Westside till she died, okay?
Which is fine.
She was every day with a different pair of cardies on. She had on blue cardies, she had on red cardies, I think she had on white cardies, she had on black cardies. This girl had on different cardies because she wants you to know that she got whatever, and she kept on saying she Westside till she died. But different things was going on that where she was having to experience Eastside people during them 2 weeks while she was at the training with us. And each time she would talk, she would say, and I actually was on the east side, or I was around these east side people, and I was actually quite impressed. She was saying it each time. Every time she would mention something about us, she would say she was really actually quite impressed. She was quite impressed. So I knew I was going to talk about it. I knew I was going to talk about it on one of my shows. I kept on saying I was going to talk about it on one of the morning shows. But then I ended up deciding at the last minute, because me and T had another topic actually that we was going to cover. But I told T yesterday, no, we got to cover this. We got to cover this. Because I'm not lying. I couldn't, and me and this young lady, we kept on a number of times during the 2 weeks because of where we was sitting. We was on teams quite a bit during with the different activities. And sometimes we would actually even want to be on a team because what folks was noticing is, again, she very articulate and this girl, she paying attention. And they could see that it was between me paying attention and I just had a bit of knowledge because I used to hold one of these type of positions, even though it's called something else now. So I kind of know the thought process of where they're going when they're saying when they're telling us to do this particular exercise. So I'll probably kind of figure it out kind of quickly from there. So me and this young lady would be on the team with each other quite a bit. But I feel like that she was observing because she ended up realizing that I was from the east side. And I feel like she was even paying attention to the fact of, okay, because I'm dressing every day. And they was making a point, she dressing every day, but I'm dressing every day too. Because in one guy, he was very silly. He was so silly. He was so funny in our class. He was a class comedian, okay? And he would be always making the points about everything. And he made the point about how she was dressing or how she, oh, you got that on, whatever. But he was also making a point about, oh, I got whatever on. And so I was thinking in my mind, I would be sitting there laughing. And I said, so I guess she impressed about me too.
Right.
Because I'm from the east side. And I know that people from the east side can actually match their clothes up like this every day.
Right.
That they actually really even be having, you know, because it'll be days I'll be maybe tie me down or maybe coach this, that, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe I got on, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, because everything I got on is Tommy.
Yeah, I feel
you know what I'm saying, from the purse to the this, to the shoes, to the everything, to the jacket, to the pants, to the shirt, everything I got on, and I got on my Burberry glasses, so I guess I feel like she looking like, damn, I'm wearing 3-4 pair of different glasses too, but this is just my everyday thing, just like how it was her everyday thing, and guess what? And it didn't matter whether or not if we was from the east or the west. Not to me.
No, of course not.
But to her, it did matter because she kept on saying, I was quite impressed. Every time she mentioned something about people on the east and she noticed there was something that I guess she felt like it was up to her standard, she was quite impressed.
Yeah, that's funny.
And I was laughing. I was
That's
laughing.
funny to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I was laughing to myself on the inside. I kept on laughing because I'm thinking, why they act like we from another damn planet?
I don't know, but like for me, I really never really felt no way about it though. Like
I
the
don't
East
feel
Side,
no way
like,
about
West
it.
Side,
I don't.
like even with them, like when they speak on it, to me it's really a joke to
That's
me.
why I didn't say nothing. I never said anything because I'm not gonna chime in on it because I'm just thinking
It's
like
really a joke to
it was
me.
making me laugh on the inside because I'm not gonna entertain it because I feel like it'll end up being a back and forth for nothing.
It's like because it's really not nothing to talk about. Like again, like I say, y'all care about the stuff that y'all care about, or they care about the stuff that they care about, and we care about what we care about. But we was raised differently, so I get it. I understand why we different. Like y'all was raised on different stuff. We had to survive in a different type of way than y'all had to survive.
Right.
So it's like the stuff that we care about and the stuff that's important to us is different.
Obviously. Look, like Bianca just said, she said our ancestors and our survival instincts are great as adults.
Yeah. So it's like, but we were raised different.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like, not saying that y'all don't have that or y'all can't have that in y'all at all. It's just that most of us on this side was raised a little bit differently.
Right.
So it's like we had to.
I think that we just didn't even, again, to me, because I know I ain't raised y'all like that, and I'm going with mama and grandma and them, they never talked to us about stuff like that.
No, we didn't, because we couldn't focus on it. We didn't even have no time to be worried about.
They never talked to us about stuff like that.
We didn't have no time to be worried about the West Side.
No, they never did.
We don't got no time for that.
And we got cousins and stuff on the West Side.
Yeah,
we got cousins, we got people on the West Side, but we never really cared about.
It don't matter. It's never been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we was ever focused on was what we got going on, and then like our immediate.
That's it.
Right here, because all we even we ain't have enough money to be worried about what y'all got going on over there.
But I feel like I don't care even if we do got enough money, because just say over the years, over the years though, as our lives then evolve. I'm gonna get it to today's time, because here it is, okay? Because this was a topic I had to hit on this one, because like I said, I've been experiencing it where I first started really noticing it since my 20s, and then now I'm noticing, you know, different pockets of the age as I'm getting older, where it keep on being this thing where every time I look up, it's something that's this East Side, West Side, but I'm telling you, it keep on always getting initiated by the people that's from the West Side. For whatever reason, they want to differentiate themselves from us, okay? Because if they don't bring it up, we could all be sitting in a place and wouldn't even nobody know where nobody is from. But they got to go on and let it be known that they from the West Side. Okay? Point in case. Again, this is now in the last couple of years. Over the last couple of years, when I was dealing with, you know, somebody that I had been dealing with back from my past, we was running for a couple of years. While we were running for these couple of years, just say I noticed on 3 or 4 different occasions that insults kept on getting thrown out about Eastside. But it was mainly, it kept on being about, because the person that I was running with would be running with the people that she was already running with. And they was West Side people, okay? Now, mind you, she lives on the West Side now, okay?
But she from the East Side.
Okay, but she from the East Side. But I'm going to give y'all the breakdown. But she from the East Side, but she on the West Side now. And so her little clique, her circle of folks that she running with, they are West Side people. So all of them, you know, they constantly want to keep on, you know, it's always this, whatever about them dirty little East Side women. Oh, yeah, he too busy being up in that little dirty little East Side women. Oh, yeah, he one of them type of, that deal with them East Side women, whatever. Yeah, he can't deal with us. And it kept on, and I'm noticing it. So let's just say this could be about the 3rd time, maybe the 4th time that this was said, because I'm with this person on a daily basis. And so I'm trying to figure out, it was like quite strange to me, because you from the East Side. And you're saying this out of your mouth. And so one day we had stopped at one of her family member, in-laws or somebody's house, and we was outside. And just then, she was on the phone or something with somebody, and the conversation she went on, and she said whatever about, yeah, but you know how them East Side women is, you know how they is, you know, they dirty like that, they whatever. As soon as she hung up the phone, we were standing out in the street. I said to her, why do you keep saying that? And she gonna say, what? I say, why do you keep on saying all this shit about East Side women, dirty East Side women, this, oh yeah, they like them dirty little, whatever, East Side women. I said, what's that all about? Because I'm trying to figure out. I say, because number one, I mean, actually, it's an insult. I said, because I'm from the east side. I said, you act like I don't know. I mean, you just gonna keep on saying this. You and your little friends, you gonna just keep saying this in front of my face. Kitty, you know, I said, I'm just being for real. You said it, and I said, ain't nothing dirty about me. I'm standing there like, come on now. Come on now. I say, but the thing that's really cracking me up, I said, you from the east side. This is just how I end up doing it. No, Kitty, ain't like I said, but it is though. I said, because I have to say something to you. I said, because literally at this point, I'm starting to feel like you ashamed of where you came from. And it's literally what I said to her. I feel like you're ashamed of where you came from. I ain't ashamed where I came from. I said, well, you act like it. I said, because since I've been around you and dealing with you now, because we had not been dealing for like over 20 years, only in passing. But since I've been dealing with you, every time something come up about Eastside, it was always an insult.
Right.
It was always an insult. So I had to ask her, was she ashamed? I'm like, because hell, you didn't even come to the west side until clear after we was in our 30s. Clear after we in our 30s. And so you done lived from birth into whatever age in the 30s on the east side. And now all of a sudden, it's this constant insult. And that man, you doing pretty good in your life. This person, she was doing good, pretty good. You got things. You know what I'm saying? You got things, especially from a material standpoint, that other people, the people that's hanging around you, they don't even get what you got. So they admiring you. So this is what I said to her. I said, it seemed like to me that you will be letting them know what the east side women about. Okay, that this is what we do. Because again, I got to go back to, because she was started from the bottom, now we here. And that ain't nothing to feel bad about. Because I feel like we ought to feel damn good about the people that we are. The fact that a whole lot of us have literally came from nothing. We have came from nothing. Our parents did not have a whole lot of us. And we done made something out of nothing. So many of us. So many of us. So why would you sit up here in the moment that you half-ass feel like you done arrived? I've arrived. Now that I'm arrived, I'm going to go over here where the people that I think that done arrived at, and I'm going to act like I'm y'all. That's like me putting on a white face. I'm just going to be for real. Putting on a bunch of makeup now and trying to paint myself and stand around and pose as a white woman now.
Right.
But y'all see these Nubian twists in my head. Y'all see them. Y'all see this black woman body on me and all of this.
Right.
But I'm standing around here with some pale makeup on, trying to portray like I'm another nationality or race because I feel like I've arrived. I'm thinking, what is wrong with you?
Right.
Why are you acting like? Because I'm happy. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Yeah, I do defend, or shall I say, I do let it be known when it's asked where I'm from. I'm from the east side, and be damn proud of it. Because again, I know what they're already thinking about us.
Yeah, you're supposed to be, for sure.
I know what they're already thinking about us.
You gotta be. And like I'm saying, the only reason why I say it's a money thing is because I feel like when you don't have no money, you don't have no time for that type of stuff.
You ain't no time for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, hell, she had money though.
No. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying like
saying?
overall, not her.
Yes.
Like before you even got into your story, I was saying like we don't have no money for that type of
yes,
stuff.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
And the reason why I'm saying that, like, think about people like in like third world countries and stuff like that really don't have no money. That's really messed up, right? These type of people that imagine somebody that got a hunt for their food. Do you think they care about what's going on over here? Like, bro, I had to get up this morning, go out into the jungle, hunt a lion or whatever. I don't know. I've been out hunting deer. Whatever I had to go out and do it. This shit took me 10 hours. I've been out all that. I didn't have enough time to be worried about what you got. You probably rich. Yeah. And whatever you got, but I can't even focus on that because what I got to do to be able to survive day to day, I don't have enough time.
What you say? So I don't care about what's going on in Italy.
I can't.
What's going on in Barcelona.
I don't have time.
I don't care about what's going on. I'm too busy trying to worry about the next meal.
I gotta worry about what I got.
I gotta worry about the
next meal.
To be able
to survive.
Yeah.
So it's like
I gotta worry about whether or not my family gonna drink clean water today.
That's what I gotta worry about. So it's like if you break it down to that simple form, now I'm trying to explain what I was saying. Like on the east side, ain't like we was that poor.
No, we weren't.
But at the same time,
we weren't.
It's like y'all got more money. So y'all can be able to focus on us.
Right.
Y'all can be able to think about who is better. We couldn't even be worried
I
about
don't care. We just wasn't
who better
thinking
because
about
we got somewhere we trying to get
We just trying to live.
We got something we trying to do.
And to me, we was trying to get out of.
We trying to get out of.
We was trying to get out of our environment.
Y'all was already enough.
So, and I guess wherever y'all was at, y'all was already satisfied.
Content enough.
We weren't content or satisfied, so we was too busy working on trying to get to
even look at that. We can't even focus on what y'all got going on.
You're right, T. You right.
Like y'all I get it. Y'all probably do got a lot going on over there. It's probably better. It's probably better food, better clothes, better whatever y'all got going on. But you know what? Over here, we got this. We doing good. I got some better clothes than I had last year. These is better shoes. This is my house a little bit better. I'm moving forward. I got a better job. That's what we got to focus on.
We would constantly be focusing on.
That's what we
just
on.
Bettering ourselves. Yeah, just leveling up and bettering ourselves and trying to be a better me than I was yesterday, last year, 5 years ago. That's what we was constantly focusing on. Not focusing on what's going on over there. Yes, you're right.
And since y'all had what y'all had, y'all was in the positions that y'all was in, y'all was able to look back and be able to say, oh, y'all ain't got this.
Yeah, we better than y'all. Yeah, I'm better than you.
Which is cool, too. I guess that's what y'all wanted to do with y'all time, and that's cool.
Right. That's what they still doing with their time.
Yeah, y'all could have been moving forward, too.
That's what they still doing with their time.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just feel like for us, that's kind of why we don't care as much. It's some people on the east side that kind of get into it and engage.
Yeah, some that do.
You know what I'm saying? Just like it's west side people that's dirty.
Right.
Because y'all swear up down the east side dirty, but it's west side people
that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying?
It's the same.
The stuff that's going on both sides.
The stuff going on both sides.
It's the same.
Look. You know me. I got to keep on. I got these stories, y'all. I got these stories. That's why this was a topic for me. I was at work. This was like 2022. This is when we had all of the temps.
Mm-hmm.
This is when we had all the temps. And this one young lady, she would come over the area where I would be working. So let's just say it had been about a month and a half.
Right.
Me and her they placed us to work in the back end, like the containment area.
Okay.
So when they heard me and her working, she's like your age. She didn't even realize that I was the age I was already.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying? But even though we at work and we at work on the floor, again, you know, I'm always gonna dress neat. I'm always dressed neat. Right. So me and her, we sitting here talking, and I guess me and her rapping. As y'all say, chopping it all up, she ended up start going in on Eastside folks. Because I guess that this girl that deduced in her mind
from the west.
That I must be from the west side. Okay? Because it goes back to the thing where I keep on saying something about the way I carry myself seems to be on the standard or the level that's acceptable to them. And so they keep on mistaking me for one of them. And I don't know if I'm supposed to I guess I'm supposed to take it as a compliment. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you that you feel like you're on this level and you feel like I'm on your level. But at the same time, it's an insult because you think so lowly, you know what I'm saying, up east side people, you will sit dead in my face and insult me and don't even realize you're insulting me.
Exactly.
So this girl started insulting east side women, and as she started doing it, I ended up saying, we were sitting right across the little picnic table from each other.
Right.
I ended up saying to her, I said, I'm from the east side. That girl head dropped. She looked so stupid. She was like, I'm sorry. She was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I said, you don't have to explain. I said, listen. I said, this has been a back and forth thing. I said, I done dealt with this. I said, you know what? I really noticed, honey. And that's when I let her know what my age was. I let her know. I said, how old are you? And she told me her age, basically. And I let her know, I think she was William age. Mm-hmm. And I told her, I said, my oldest son is your age. And she was like, wow, I didn't realize that. I said, yeah. I said, this is the thing. I was like, you would have never heard me say nothing like that or mention nothing about the east side and the west side. And I said, really? Women, people, period. But I said, but I guess I'm talking about us, even women. I said, you would never really hear us talk about the whole east side, west side thing. And I said, you want to know why? And she said, why? I said, because we don't give a damn. That's just what I told her. I said, we don't give a damn. Okay? And she just looked and she was like, I see what you're saying. I was like, because it didn't make no sense. You sat there and you insulted me because you feel like we've been talking for the last hour and a half or two while we've been doing this job. And the whole thing about however I carried myself gave you west side. I was screaming west side to you that you want to sit up here and say, girl, let's slam the east side. We wasn't even talking about sides or nothing. We were just having regular conversation and she just decided, and that's what brought my brain to. It just seemed like to me, that be a regular part of their conversation when they just sitting with their girls and sitting with folks. To me, throughout their week, they probably don't have a week that go by that they not talking about the east side or the west side. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the comparison. And I feel like we go months and months and however long, and that shit never come up. We don't talk about it.
And I'm not gonna lie, that probably, that might be I don't know.
I feel like we don't talk about
I
it.
don't want to say that. Cause I'm about to say
I don't sit around and talk about it.
No, I'm about to say it could be a female thing.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a woman thing.
Cause I'm about to say it could,
it's definitely a woman thing.
It could be a woman thing.
It's definitely a female thing. The females love to do it.
Because I know a lot of Westside guys, and I don't really necessarily hear that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just in my daily, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I go every week I'm hearing something about the Eastside versus the Westside with the guys I know. Cause like I know a lot of Westside people, but it's not like we had those conversations a lot.
Right,
but,
yeah, women have it.
But the thing is when those conversations do come up, most of the time it's a Westside person bringing it up.
Right.
So
right.
it's like,
I'm telling you, they tend to bring it
most
up.
Most of the time it is them.
They tend to bring it up. I don't know why, but they bring it up a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've never brought it up in the conversation, but it's like that probably happened maybe one time or two times in my life, like, cause I don't care enough about it. Thinking about it, you know what I'm saying?
Because I just treat people like people.
If I do bring it up, it's gonna be in a situation where y'all already know what's going on. Like
right.
we understand, like, bro, that's that West Side shit. You doing some West Side stuff right now. You feel me? That's why I was saying.
Right.
Like, bro, that's that. You feel me? Because we don't do that on the East.
Right.
We don't even move like that over here. But it's like, other than that, it's not really a big comparison for me. Because like I don't be caring. I don't know where you from. I don't care where you from. Honestly.
Yeah, I know. And my thing is, again, I done had friends. You know what I'm saying? I got friends like Angie. You know what I'm saying? When me and Angie ran, Angie, what's that? And Angie never talked like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have
that's what I'm saying.
Angie never talked like that. Angie never was a comparison type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Not everybody is like that.
Not everybody is like that. But the ones that are. You know what I'm saying? But Angie was like, I can even say, I don't know, because I'm trying to think of, some different people that I know of that's from the West Side that they really don't do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They really don't do that. But the ones that do it, they do it. And I don't think that's an automatic thing for us East Side women. I just don't. No, I don't feel like we just sit, when we sitting and we chilling, we don't sit and just start talking about the West Side women. We kicking it about, like you're saying, we kicking it about life. We talking about, especially on this level of life that I'm on, we talk about career. Mm-hmm. We talking about different whatever. We talk about manifesting. We talking about, you know what I'm saying, the things we want to do. We talking about trips. We talk about the stuff that we want to go. I ain't saying they don't. What I'm saying is, that's the primary, that's all we're talking about. That's our primary focus.
Well, listen, like I said, I feel like I didn't explain why that is the case. Y'all had time for that. Yeah, we wasn't like I'm saying. You got.
I hear what you're
saying.
Your life
is great now.
It just is good. Saying, your life is great now.
So what I'm saying is, with your life being good now, you probably do got time to be able to talk about Westside people. But the fact that you wasn't raised like that, your mind don't think about that.
It don't think to do that.
So it's like, but if you was raised like that your whole life, it's not going to change when you 50. I don't like.
Look, Bianca said this honestly need to be studied.
Yeah, it do.
She said this whole thing need to be studied because she's saying like when people be coming from here going to Dallas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They only be acting like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's good because I'm glad. It's like when you take your kids out the house, that even your kid act like a fool at home, know how to act when you get out in the street.
No, for sure.
So what that's showing is it's good. Whether they probably from the east or the west, when they get out when they leave home, they know how to behave like they got some sense. So that's good. I'm glad to know that.
Yeah. I mean, once you get out there, it's like it don't matter where you're from. It
don't matter. Detroit. Long as you're from Detroit. So good. I'm glad that they know how to behave accordingly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad they know how to behave accordingly. But yeah, this was a hot topic for me, y'all. This was a hot topic. I don't know. This probably wasn't as hot of a topic for T, but this was a hot topic for me because I guess again, as a woman, I deal with it a lot. Mm-hmm. I deal with it a lot for whatever reason. I guess because women more catty, women maybe and maybe women more open with with jealousy or open with more open with envy, shall I say?
Sure, because envy is
more open with envy. I'm gonna say that.
Emotion.
Yeah, because envy and jealousy is two different things. So they more open with envy. They more open with just caring about what's going on with somebody else and what somebody else
It's
got
literally
doing.
because women just are more emotional.
Yeah, but
women are way more emotional.
I don't know if I want to use it.
No, that's really what it is.
It's
like,
something. I know they
more
more gossipy. Women more gossipy.
I'm saying
it's just a number of different things that women are more that just make it. But women is always with it.
Yeah, because I ain't saying emotional like women cry more or this that. I'm saying emotional as in women are more in tune with their emotions.
Right.
And men are just more logical, just from a standpoint. We don't really go off of emotion as much.
Right.
Y'all go off of how y'all feel more so than what's really going on a lot of times.
Right.
No matter what the facts is, it's like I feel like this, and it's like okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And so since men are like that, we are able to literally. I don't have to be jealous of you, because jealousy is not really a man's trait because I'm logical. I don't have to be jealous of you, bro. I realize why I'm not where you at in life, but I'm not doing what you're doing. My life wasn't set up how your life was set up. I can logically come up with the explanation for why I'm not doing what you're doing. Women, they like, how she get to do that? You know why she get to do that. I just seen a thing online where the girl, Just Hilarious, got mad at Paris Hilton because they didn't allow her. Just Hilarious is pregnant right now. Paris Hilton is in the bathroom. They in the same place. Paris Hilton is in the bathroom. Her security guard didn't allow Just Hilarious to go into the bathroom. She feel like because she's pregnant, she should be able to come into that bathroom. Paris is a part of a $14 million trust.
Right.
No, $14 billion. I'm sorry.
Right.
$1 billion trust. Just Hilarious, you are personality on the internet. Not saying that you don't, not nobody.
But you ain't on that level.
But you're nowhere near her.
You're not on that level.
And what you gotta understand is it's levels.
It's levels.
And what she got going on, baby, you can't come in that bathroom while she's in that bathroom.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
You just can't. But from women, from their standpoint, they get emotional. It's like they make it a man to be logical enough to say, that's Michael Jordan there, girl. I know I can't go in there. I already know why they ain't let me in there.
Right.
I can be logical enough to, and I'm not gonna get mad about it. I'm not gonna make it a big deal.
Right.
But a woman, she gonna post it on the internet. I don't believe they did it. I'm pregnant.
Like she don't understand.
She don't understand what's really going on.
Yeah, this is. You know that they're not gonna.
They're not gonna let you in there now.
Allow you.
Get out your feelings.
Right.
It's not about you. It's not about your feelings. This is Paris Hilton. She's a Hilton.
Right.
I don't even care what her first name is. Her last name is Hilton.
Hilton. Right. I know that's right.
Her last name is Hilton. So if her last name is Hilton, you can't go in that bathroom, man.
Right.
It's just get out your feelings.
Yeah.
So
go find another one.
Go somewhere else. Go pee outside. You gotta get in the pee outside before. Go pee outside. Don't stop doing it. Stop to get out your feelings. And that's what I'm saying. So that's the reason why I feel like jealousy is not necessarily. I ain't saying that men can't be jealous. Men can be jealous.
They can.
But what I'm saying is that's not necessarily.
Because I know of guys that be talking and say the men be talking at Eastside, Westside stuff too.
We see it. But what I'm saying it's not as prevalent.
It's not as prevalent
in our world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I get what you're saying, and I feel like it's more just of a female thing. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know I just didn't encounter this so much.
It's probably been a big thing.
I didn't encounter this.
I didn't encounter it a lot too, but it's not as.
Like you said, it's
not
as
big.
prevalent.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not as big. You know, so we had the conversations, but like our conversations be more so like, y'all boys bummy over there. Like they sit over there and it's like, yeah, okay, cool. But like we got a pocket full of money. Like you sweet and you broke.
Right.
You look sweet and broke. But like, and that's our conversation. Then we gonna laugh about it. Ha, and then we over it. We gonna get past it.
Women gonna be ready to.
Women ready to fight.
They ready to fight.
Y'all ready to argue and fight.
They ready to fight.
We not ready to argue and fight about it. We don't care. Men don't care as much. Not saying we don't fight. Or we don't, because like people be dying over this type of stuff sometimes. But it ain't about who looks sweeter. Right. It's never about that. It's always something deeper than that. Right. It's something that's getting that deep. It's always something way deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about, oh, y'all think y'all better than us. We don't get into it over that type of stuff. Not me. At least not in my experience. I haven't really experienced that, us getting into it over who think they better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was just my little piece. I had to throw my
that's okay. That's okay. Because, I just feel because I got some examples. I got some examples when it comes to this. I mean, again, I just feel like at the end of the day, like how I said, what's that all about? I'm gonna wrap it up like a Jerry Springer type of thing. I feel like that at the end of the day, we all got to live here. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just in this world, period. But as far as if we're just talking about our own individual city, we all got to live here. Oh. You know what I'm saying? The ups, the downs, the good, the bads, the amenities. Not if they don't get, we don't have them. We all sharing these same type of things. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as a collective, we would be able to rise better if we were to come together and have some sort of unity. Do you know the different places or the different communities or just the different countries, like how we seeing, that have risen because people that came together? If we was to let go of the pettiness, let go of the silliness, all this little whatever little stuff, and actually say, damn, how can I help you? How can I be of service to you? How can I make things better for you? I got a little bit more of this. I can share some with you. Let me give you some of that. You know what I'm saying? Rather than spend all of your time trying to compare something to somebody. Do you know that Detroit will be much further along than what it is? Many communities would. Yeah. Many communities would. But right now, me speaking about Detroit, Detroit would be so much further along, okay, if it wasn't the bad of this Eastside, Westside stuff. It's total silliness to me. It's total silliness to me.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
It's the thief of joy, okay? So, people, ladies, gentlemen, stop it. Stop it. Stop all that comparison. Because I'm just going to tell you, being an Eastside woman, I don't care. And a whole lot of us, we don't care. Okay? And for those of you, if you on the East Side and you care, stop caring. Stop caring.
On the West Side,
stop. And if you're on the West Side, stop. And you care like that, stop using it. Stop.
People on the West Side that don't care.
Okay?
I know there's people on the West Side that don't care.
There's people on the West Side that don't care.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay?
A lot of people.
I'm going to use my sister Cindy. My sister Cindy raised on the West Side, okay? Cindy don't give a damn about something like that. She ain't even trying to come in there. She ain't even trying to come like that. She too much of a lady for all of that.
So
you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people on the West Side that don't care, but it's a lot of people that do.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is, like, if you do, just don't.
If you do, just don't.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay? If you do, just don't.
Don't.
That's just it right there.
Just stop.
Just stop it, because that's just some unnecessary energy that you're using.
Yeah, don't waste that energy.
Yeah, you can really be putting towards something else. There's so many other things that you can be doing out here other than worrying about what the folks doing on the other side of town.
Exactly. Go work out or something.
Because you know you might need to.
Sure, go work
out.
Okay?
Try to concentrate on getting your diet right.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, do some stuff like that.
And drink some water.
Drink some water.
Please,
okay?
Drink water, people.
Yeah, okay? Look, we being silly, but we being so serious. We being so serious. We being so serious. We being so serious. He's so silly. He's so silly. Well, anyway, y'all. Anyway, that's we gonna wrap it up. All right. We hope y'all done enjoyed episode 1 of season 2. Okay. Eastside versus Westside. What's that all about? Okay. I guess if y'all have any additional comments, please make sure y'all drop them down in the chat. Make sure y'all drop them down in the chat. Okay? Thank you so much, Bianca. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you, Mason. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's saying no?
From Turkey.
Thank you. August from Turkey. We appreciate you, all right? If you are not subscribed to the channel, okay? Miss TBTV, make sure you subscribe, okay? Because all season long, the show gonna be live, y'all. The show gonna be live, y'all. Okay? And if y'all got a topic that y'all want us to speak about,
drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comments.
Yes, sir.
If y'all got a topic and y'all say, I want to hear that, I want to discuss this. Okay? We need to talk about this. Come on, put it, jump it on out there.
You right. You said go get some money. Go get some money.
Go get some money,
y'all.
That's
what you can do.
That's what you can do. Go get some money.
Instead of worrying about this,
Thank you, Bianca.
Get some money.
You right. Go get some money.
That's the best one right there. That's the second best one. Drink some water. That's the best one. Go drink you some water.
Okay.
And then
go get you some money. Okay? Go get you some money.
Right after you drink that water, go get you some money.
You some money.
You gotta be hydrated to drink. You know what I'm saying?
Go get you some money. Come on. All right, so thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to us. And
we appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all. Thanks to everybody that's coming back for season 2. And thank you for those of you that's just getting started now. Again, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like it. And we'll get back with you all next week.
Yeah, ring that bell.
All right now. Bye.